Close your eyes for a moment. When you hear the word Islam, what do you feel? Is it fear? Confusion? Curiosity? Or maybe uncertainty shaped by headlines and breaking news? For many people, Islam is something they have heard about, but never truly understood. Tonight, let us step away from politics. Step away from media noise. Step away from stereotypes. And simply ask, what is Islam, really? Sunrise, a word that means peace. The word Islam comes from the root word, salam. Salam means peace. Islam means peaceful submission to the one who created us. It is not blind surrender. It is not forced belief. It is a willing return to the one who gave us life. A Muslim is someone who chooses that path. Not because they are perfect, but because they are searching for meaning, for direction, for peace in a restless world. Milky Way, who is Allah? The first and most important belief in Islam is this: there is only one God. Not many. Not divided. Not human. One. The word Allah simply means God in Arabic. Arab Christians use the same word. Muslims believe God is the most merciful, the most compassionate, the most just, the most forgiving. He is not a man. He is not an image. He is not limited by time or space. He created the universe. And yet the Quran says he is closer to us than our own heartbeat. Islam begins with this connection. A direct relationship between you and your Creator. No middleman. No priesthood. No barriers. Just you and God. A continuation, not a new religion. Many people think Islam is something new. But Islam teaches that it is the same message sent to humanity from the beginning. Muslims believe in Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon them all. Different prophets. One message. Worship the one God. Live with justice. Show mercy. Prepare for the life after death. Islam does not reject previous prophets. It honors them. Mosque, the 5 pillars, building a life of discipline and compassion. Islam is built upon 5 foundations. Not complicated theology. Not mystery rituals. Simple acts that shape character. 1. The declaration of faith. To believe that there is no God but God, and that Muhammad is his messenger. It is a statement of clarity. A declaration of purpose. 2. Prayer. 5 times a day, Muslims pause. They step away from work, from stress, from noise, and they bow. Not to money, not to power, but to the Creator of everything. Prayer is not a burden. It is a reminder. A reminder that we are not alone. 3. Charity. Every year, Muslims give a portion of their wealth to the poor. Not as kindness alone, but as obligation. Because Islam teaches that wealth is a trust. 4. Fasting in Ramadan. For 1 month, Muslims fast from dawn to sunset. No food. No drink. Why? To feel hunger. To build self-control. To understand gratitude. 5. Pilgrimage to Mecca. Once in a lifetime, if able. Millions gather, rich and poor, black and white, powerful and unknown, wearing the same simple clothes. No status. No titles. Just humanity standing equal before God. But what about violence? This is the question many are afraid to ask. If Islam means peace, why do we see violence in its name? The truth is painful but simple. Religion can be misused. Politics can twist faith. Extremism can exist in any belief system. The actions of some individuals do not define the teachings of 2 billion people. To judge Islam by extremists is like judging medicine by poison. The Quran repeatedly commands justice, mercy, and protection of innocent life. The Prophet Muhammad said, "The best among you are those who are best in character." He forgave those who harmed him. He stood up for the oppressed. He prohibited harming women, children, and even trees during war. This is the Islam many never see. The heart of Islam, character. Islam is not just rituals. It is character. Speak truth, even if it is against yourself. Honor your parents. Care for the orphan. Feed the hungry. Forgive when you have power to punish. The Prophet Muhammad was once described not by his strength, but by his mercy. Even his enemies called him trustworthy. This is the standard Islam sets. Shooting star the purpose of life. Islam asks the deepest questions. Why are you here? What happens after death? Is this world all there is? Islam teaches that life is a test. Not a punishment. Not an accident. A test of character. Of patience. Of gratitude. Every injustice that goes unanswered here will be answered there. Every hidden tear seen. Every act of kindness recorded. Nothing is lost. Islam and inner peace. In a world of anxiety and constant comparison, Islam teaches contentment. It teaches that success is not measured only by wealth, but by integrity. It teaches that hardship is not meaningless, but an opportunity for growth. It teaches that forgiveness frees the heart. And above all, it teaches that no one is beyond redemption. No sin too big. No mistake too heavy. God's mercy is always greater. Globe showing America's a global faith. Today, Islam is followed by over 1 billion people. Different languages. Different cultures. Different backgrounds. Yet they stand shoulder to shoulder in prayer. Equal. No race above another. No nationality superior. The Quran says the most honored in the sight of God is the most righteous. Not the richest. Not the strongest. The most righteous. Crescent moon closing reflection. So what is Islam really? It is not a headline. It is not a stereotype. It is a call to worship one God. To live with justice. To show mercy. To prepare for eternity. It is a faith of discipline. Of compassion. Of accountability. Of hope. Understanding begins with listening. If this opened your heart even a little, continue the journey with us here on Understanding Islam. Because truth deserves to be understood, not assumed.